So, just when everyone thought the drama was finally over with a secret wedding, guess what? Nope, not even close. The internet exploded again, this time with new, leaked security footage that's straight out of a late-night TV soap opera. And no, it's not some blurry hardtassy clip where you have to guess what's happening. This one is crystal clear. We're talking about Jackie Christie and Malaysia Pargo caught on camera. And the moment they share, a kiss so close, so real, that fans everywhere are screaming. Jackie knew all along. Now, here's the big question. Where was Jackie Christie when this shocking news dropped? Well, it didn't go well for her. People say she broke down completely, like paramedics had to be called because she was so overwhelmed. Her team quickly shut down all her social media pages to try and control the damage. Even VH1 went into crisis mode, wiping away any evidence that could be linked to this scandal, like their whole network depended on it. So here we are, watching in real time as the queen of loyalty crumbles while Doug's out there writing his own love story in a parking lot. But who leaked the video? Why did it come out now? And how long has Jackie actually been in the dark? Get your popcorn ready, because this is way more than just another episode of reality TV drama. This is betrayal in full view, and trust me, it only gets worse. Let's go back to the start, because this video didn't just randomly appear. It was placed there on purpose, and definitely not by some random internet troll with Photoshop skills. According to sources close to the show, the security footage was sent through an anonymous Google Drive link to 4 of the biggest gossip websites. From there, it spread like wildfire across Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, and every group. Chat, you haven't muted yet. The clip is only 14 seconds long, but that was all anyone needed. It shows Jackie Christie, dressed up in a suit and smiling like a guy who knows he's in trouble, stepping out of a black SUV in a parking lot. Nearby, Malaysia Pargo stands just a few feet away, pretending to be on her phone. She's wearing a beige hoodie and black leggings, acting like she's not paying attention, but then Doug wraps his arms around her like she's the only woman in the world. The kiss they share. It's not a quick peck or a casual oops, fans are watching kind of thing. No, this kiss was slow, deliberate, and very romantic. It lasted about 6 seconds, long enough for fans to pause the video, zoom in, and even add timestamps. Get this, the date on the video is weeks before their secret wedding was announced. That means Doug was kissing Jackie's sister in a hotel parking lot on Sunset Boulevard while Jackie was at home filming a promo for VH1's Mental Health Week. The internet went absolutely wild. Hashtags like #Malaysia the Snake, #Pray for Jackie, and #DOOJ is done shot to the top of the trending lists. Memes started flooding in nonstop. Fans dug up old videos where Jackie had called Malaysia a real one and said Doug was her forever love, making the betrayal hit even harder. But the worst part, Jackie found out the exact same way the rest of us did, completely blindsided. Her team didn't warn her. No cousin slid into her DMs to give a heads up. She was in the middle of taking pictures for her store's grand opening when someone handed her a phone. And there it was, right on the shade room, the video, rumors, and all the leaked details. On set, stylists say Jackie suddenly stopped talking, dropped her phone, stared off into space, and then literally collapsed. This wasn't just an emotional breakdown, it was a physical one. An assistant shouted for help. Water was thrown on her face, and 911 was called immediately. When paramedics arrived, Jackie wasn't responsive. Her heartbeat was steady, but her mind seemed completely shut down. This wasn't just heartbreak. It was a total shock to her system. The producers told everyone to stop filming, but one camera secretly kept rolling. Now, rumors say VH1 has footage of Jackie's collapse that's even more heartbreaking. An insider described it as terrifying to watch. Jackie looked pale and distant, barely able to move or speak, tears streaming down her face like her whole body was shutting down. She was rushed to Cedar-Sinai Hospital, where doctors monitored her closely for severe emotional distress and dehydration. To put it simply, Jackie had given everything to a man she loved deeply, only to find out he was starting a new life with her castmate. And that heartbreak almost broke her completely. Meanwhile, Doug and Malaysia have said nothing. No denial, no apology, not even a cryptic message to calm the storm. The last photo Malaysia posted was a selfie from a week before, captioned, "When God gives you peace, don't explain it." Doug's social media is basically dead. His last post was a throwback picture with Jackie from 2021. Now fans flood his comments with snake emojis, vomit emojis, and savage messages, like "I hope your sneakers melt in hell." But this isn't the first time something felt off. Fans who have watched every episode of Basketball Wives started noticing clues, like the Miami Gala in season 10, where Doug and Malaysia sat next to each other by accident and laughed way too much during Jackie's speech. Or the reunion show where Jackie tried to hug Malaysia, but Malaysia basically ignored her. That wasn't editing, it was real tension. Remember when Malaysia joked in a 2020 confession tape, "If I wanted a husband, I'd pick someone like Doug"? At the time, it seemed like just a joke. Now, it looks more like a warning, as fans dig deeper. Jackie's daughter Chantel is also having a hard time. People say she was taken off Instagram after threatening to spill secrets about the whole family. This is more than just a fight, it's a full-blown family war. A cousin who wanted to stay anonymous said, "This isn't just cheating. It's a betrayal on a whole different level." Jackie would have done anything for Doug. She fought hard for him. And now he's out here building a life with someone else behind her back. On the production side, VH1 is scrambling. They've pulled 2 trailers for upcoming episodes because Malaysia shows up in the background, and Doug is heard talking off camera. Now, those scenes feel a lot more personal than they were meant to. Editors were reportedly told to cut Malaysia out of some shots, probably to hide the timeline of her affair with Doug, a crew member said. "We were told to make things less clear than they needed to be. Now it's obvious why." Fans want answers not just from Doug and Malaysia, but from VH1. Did the network know about all this? Did they keep it secret to get more viewers? Some think the whole thing was planned wait for the wedding leak, then release the footage to keep the drama going for another season. Others believe Malaysia might have leaked the video herself through a fake account, trying to get ahead of the legal battle before Jackie's lawyers stepped in. Speaking of lawyers, Jackie's legal team has been very busy. A crisis PR lawyer who worked on a Kardashian lawsuit was seen visiting Jackie at the hospital an hour after she was admitted. Sources say Jackie is preparing to file 2 lawsuits, one for divorce and another for intentional emotional harm. Yes, it's that serious, so what does this mean for Jackie? Alone in a hospital room, it's hard for her to accept that the man she defended for 2 decades wasn't just unfaithful. He rewrote their entire story without her knowing. And just when we thought it couldn't get any worse, another video surfaced. This time, it shows the kiss from a different angle up close, with clear sound. You can even hear Doug whisper just before the kiss, "She doesn't even kiss me like this anymore." Get ready for the next meltdown, the next leak, and the next legal battle. The internet lost its mind over that audio clip. TikTokers made live reactions. Twitter exploded with Stan Wars. And Instagram Reels compared the kiss to Jackie and Doug's wedding video. Spoiler alert, it didn't compare well. Within an hour, he really said that became a viral phrase. Gossip bloggers and former Basketball Wives cast members started weighing in. Dre posted a black screen with one word: yikes. Tammy Roman went live on TV saying, "This is what happens when the man you built up turns on you." But the worst wasn't over. Jackie's close friends and family were going crazy while she was in the hospital. Her daughter, Chantal, who stayed silent at first, finally spoke up. Sitting on the edge of her bed with red eyes and no makeup, she whispered, "You think y'all mad? I saw my mom fall to the ground. It's the strongest woman I know. She then showed texts from her mom that said, "Tell them I forgive him, but I can't make it through this one." Fans were heartbroken. Suddenly, this wasn't just a messy TV scandal anymore. It turned into a very real story about pain, betrayal, and mental health. There's a big crisis happening right now that's got everyone talking. Famous people like Nee Nash and Taraji P. Henson started sharing a video that's causing a lot of upset. They want better treatment for women who get embarrassed in public, especially when others watch just to get likes and shares on social media. It's like watching someone get hurt, but instead of helping, people just watch and cheer them on online. While all this drama was happening, Doug, one of the main people involved, was seen casually getting his haircut in Beverly Hills. He seemed happy, smiling and laughing, telling the barber to keep the sides of his hair neat and sharp. Meanwhile, Malaysia, another key figure in the story, was spotted shopping in Calabasas with her child. She was wearing a very unique pair of boots, Jackie Chan's old signature boots made from snakeskin. Small detail made the internet explode with gossip and guesses about what was going on. Insiders who work for VH1, a network that shows the reality show involved, said there was a sudden emergency meeting. The network had to decide if they should keep showing clips from the upcoming season given everything that's happened. Doug in Malaysia even appeared smiling in the background of some scenes from Jackie's charity event, acting like nothing bad had happened then. The timing of the famous kiss video started to confuse everyone. A production assistant, speaking secretly, revealed there's much more footage that the public hasn't seen yet. It's not just the kiss and the parking lot. There are also scenes from hotel hallways, elevators, and whispers behind closed doors that didn't make it into the final episode. Jackie, the woman at the center of the controversy, had never seen this footage until now. At the same time, Jackie's lawyer spoke out for the first time. He said Jackie was going through emotional pain after the events and was standing outside the hospital where she was treated. But she wasn't just dealing with feelings. She was preparing to fight legally. The lawyer made it clear that Jackie wouldn't let anyone use her, humiliate her, or throw her aside, especially not people she once trusted and thought were like family. Malaysia's team responded carefully. They posted a message asking people not to get involved in spreading rumors or attacking their family. They asked everyone to respect their privacy as they worked through this difficult situation quietly, away from public eyes. Right after that post, a second video appeared online. This one was much clearer and was taken inside the hotel.
In 3 days,
It
fans
showed
are
Doug and Malaysia walking into a penthouse suite. Malaysia was carrying a bag for the night, and Doug had a bottle of champagne. The video had a timestamp from just 2 days before Jackie's birthday. The worst part, Doug had told Jackie he would be in Seattle that weekend to visit his sick cousin, but the video showed him at the hotel instead. Online detectives jumped into action. They compared the curtains in the hotel video to ones Malaysia had shown in her Instagram stories. They checked the labels on the champagne bottle. They even matched Doug's jacket from the hallway scene to a jacket he was wearing in a selfie Malaysia posted, where a mysterious hand was resting on her thigh. Jackie's breakdown wasn't just emotional. It was also about uncovering facts. The producers of the show were panicking. People close to the production said that Mona Scott, the boss, flew to Los Angeles to manage the crisis, worrying more about legal issues than about Jackie's health. Rumors started that the show might face trouble for editing scenes to hide the truth about emotional abuse. It said that Malaysia's contract had a rule: she was not allowed to be involved with the spouses of other cast members. If this was proven true, it would not only break the contract but also upset fans who expect honesty and good morals. From the cast, fans reacted fast. They started petitions to have Malaysia removed from the show forever. Over 70,000 people signed. But that wasn't the end of the drama. Doug's other phone, the one Malaysia didn't know about, was leaked online. A gossip account called Hollywood Secrets Uncut posted private messages and voice notes. One scary message said, "She's weak right now. It's time for us to act." A voice note from Doug followed. Jackie only reacts when it's too late, we'll be fine by then. Fans were furious, calling Doug the biggest liar ever on the show, even worse than some of the worst villains from past seasons. Chantal, Jackie's daughter, came back on a live stream, visibly shaken. She said, "This isn't just a story made by producers for TV. My mom is being broken in front of the whole world. And I'm not going to stay silent." She also mentioned bank statements that proved Doug and Malaysia bought a secret property together in Nevada about 6 months ago, using a shell company to keep it private. Finally, Jackie came back online for the first time. No pictures, just a black screen with white text saying, "If I don't say something now, I never will." That marked the start of a countdown. They're filming a special sit-down interview that many believe will be a live event on VH1. Jackie knows about the betrayal. She only needs one night to set the record straight. According to sources, Jackie is coming prepared with proof. One producer said Jackie arrived at the studio carrying a locked briefcase. Inside was a USB drive, contracts, emails, audio recordings, and even a burner phone. She wants to be ready in case this day ever comes. But things got even worse for Malaysia. Her publicist quit and posted on LinkedIn that they were stepping away from the toxic entertainment world. Doug's own sister unfollowed him on social media. Then Doug posted a photo of Jackie's hospital bracelet with the caption, "The only woman who ever loved him purely." And this was how he decided to pay her back. During all this, a final leak appeared. A 3-minute video showing never-before-seen moments of Doug and Malaysia sneaking kisses in hotel rooms, sharing private time in dressing rooms, and planning secret trips. At the end of the clip, Doug says, "This is the real love story, not the one on TV." Jackie is still quiet, but she's back on set. The big interview is just 3 days away. Fans are already saying this is when Jackie Christie will take back her crown. The interview starts right where the story left off. Jackie sits quietly under the bright studio lights. Her lips are pressed tight, and her eyes look empty but focused. Her chair faces forward, but everyone knows she's really looking at Doug. Malaysia, VH1, and the whole betrayal that shook her world. The special begins in total silence. No music or fancy graphics. Jackie just breathes deeply and then begins to speak. "This was more than just a marriage. This was who I was." Her voice is calm but steady and rough around the edges. No tears yet. But every word feels like a punch. She explains how Doug began to change about a year ago. Missed calls, distant looks, strange trips. "I used to keep an eye on him," she says, "but then I stopped. Watching someone you trust is one thing. Tracking someone you don't want to lose is another." Then Jackie pulls out the proof: emails, flight tickets, hotel receipts, voice messages, and photos no one was meant to see. She lays them out like cards on a table. But this isn't a game. It's a battle. Suddenly a voicemail plays over the speakers in the studio. It's Doug's voice saying, "Just hang in there. She's weak right now, but she'll get better. We'll be out of the woods soon." The room gasps, and Twitter explodes with reactions. Things quickly spiraled out of control. Social media users started reacting with shock and sadness. Then Jackie did something no one expected. Instead of holding a grudge, she chose to forgive. She forgave him for being weak, and she forgave herself for pretending to be someone she was not. But even with forgiveness, she said she would never forget the price she had to pay. Jackie then held up a